Welcome back, IP6. I hope you're doing great. You're staying safe and you're staying home. So for today, we are continuing our lesson on 3D software. This is lesson number 13 together. And we are continuing to do work on Tinkercad. So continue the lessons on the platform, please, and we will go through it together. So let's open the program. And I'll move my face down here so I can see. We sign in. Let's go to learn, lessons. So we will continue now from simple heart ring. So we open it. Now, and we just simply follow step by step. So this lesson will learn, in this lesson, you will learn to make a simple heart ring. So let's get started. So first, drag a heart shape to the work plane. So let's find a heart shape right here, and we drag it to the work plane. And we move to the next step. Position the heart area in the orange zone. So there's the orange zone, so we have to fit it in there. Of course, we can change the height. To be the same, and make sure the heart shape is intersecting, is connected to the ring shape. So here it's connected, so that's fine. And we move to the next step. Select both shapes and group them into a single shape by clicking Group in the menu bar. So we select them and make it a group. And we move to the next step, and we got our heart just like that. So we have a heart ring. And now we can move on to the next project. This was an easy one, so I hope you can do it also. Next one, we have a diamond ring to practice. So let's start the project. So start by dragging a diamond shape into the workplace. Okay, so find the diamond shape. Here we go. We bring it in. We can find the diamond shape in the shape panel on the right hand side. As I showed you already, the diamond shape is located in the symbols shape panel. We already found that. And while holding Shift key on the keyboard, scale it to be a smaller size, 13 by 13 millimeters. So we can just change it here, 13 by 13, perfect. And just be located to be in that area. This will scale in all directions, go to the shape. Okay, we already did that. Now move it to the area highlighted in the orange area, which we did. You can adjust the shape, the snap grid to a smaller value to get more accurate control when positioning the shape. Perfect. Okay, and all right, so the shape should be on top now. So we can change it to be the front view so we can move it easier. And then we move it a bit to the left. And let's go back to the top view now. And we can change this to be more precise. Now we have our shape almost perfect. Just take it a bit higher. And move it a bit. And still not perfect. Oops. All right, I believe this should work now. And then we go to the next step. Select the objects, both objects, and group them. Now that you have grouped them, you're done. You have your diamond ring. Just like that. That's all. Very easy, right? We go back to our projects. Next, we have Easter ring. So start the lesson by dragging a bunny ear into the workbench thing. So let's find bunny ears. Sorry, my laptop is loading. Okay, let me reload the page. So let's find the ears, the bunny ears. There's one here. And there's one here. Now drop the bunny ear shape on the work plane right next to it. And then select all the shapes and group them together by clicking the group button. So very similar option and process. So we have this already. And just click group. And then we have our ring bunny ears. That's it. Next, we have cylinder earrings. So when I go through each of these shapes doing the 3D, I want you to do the same thing with me. Don't just watch me doing it. You can pause my video and you can try it at the same time. We do not have homework, but I expect you to do this. And for the final submission, for the final homework, you have to send at least 5 slides or 5 pages of work that you have done. So take a screenshot when you finish your homework, and then that way you don't have too much to do for the final. So that's your final project. For the final project, you will have to do a 5-page presentation of your 3D creations that you have done so far. So drag a cylinder shape to the work plane. Just one thing for the final that I mentioned, I will explain more when the time comes, okay? So, but make sure every project that you do, you take a screenshot because you might need it for the final. And also for the final, you would have to make a special shape. One of the pages would be a special shape made by you. It's a special creation by you, not following the lessons that we have learned. It's your creativity, your design. So it's your creation. But however, we talk about that in the future. But I just wanted to mention this, that you can start taking screenshots and saving that image. So maybe in the future classes, for the final, you will have less work to do. So you can start from now, but I will explain more when the time is right. Anyways, let's continue this project. Drag a cylinder shape. Already did that. Scale it to a smaller height of 2 millimeters. So we bring it down to 2 millimeters. Scale it smaller to a 10 millimeter diameter. So 10. And let's move it to be in the correct location. So let's take a look on the top view. And let's take a look on the front view. Perfect. And turn the shape by rotating it 90 degrees. So we have to rotate it 90 degrees. Now that we have it, we move it to be the correct location again. We can change the grid to have a more precise locating system. And take a look at the front. Move it up. Next, copy the cylinder. And paste it there. Move it to the outline orange area. And repeat it. Just like this. What you can see here is a bit out, so you have to come back and fix it a bit. So we have it a bit more outside. Perfect. All right. And drag the letter O shape to the work plane. So let's go find letter O. This is a tube. So we need a letter. We go to the design starters. Ask for more shapes. There is O. And next, scale it to a smaller height of 2 millimeters. So we scale it to be smaller height, 2 millimeters. And we should also make it go in there to fit here. And last but not least, let's rotate it. And 2 degrees. And we almost are there. You just follow step by step. And you get yourself an earring. So you have to group them now, select the whole thing and just choose group. And you can just choose one color for it, so perfect. And you get your shape just like that. So that's all for today's practice and 3D content. Don't forget, when you finish your work, try to save it. How you can save it? Either take a screenshot or you can export as a 3D file or 3D print, which I do not really expect you to do because this is too much. All I need you to do is to save it as an image. So what you can do is come to send and save it as an image. And you will see here, you can see the image. So you can also do this by taking a screenshot, is really up to you. So if you want to save it as an image, you just come to send to, and here you can click download. You see, that's all. All right, that's all for today's class. So you can practice all these contents that we have learned today. And don't forget, take screenshots and keep it and save it in your folder until the final comes, and then you have to put it all together in one presentation and upload a PDF for me. But I will explain it 1 or 2 weeks before the final project. Okay, that's all for today. Thank you. See you next class. Take care.